Learn to be alone. What's good, YouTube? I'm Shannon. If you're new to the channel or you just stumbled across my video, hit the subscribe button if you do like what you hear, because I do post daily content on how to level yourself up or just get to that next step in life. Today's video, learn to be alone. It's okay. It's okay to be alone. When you learn to be alone, you learn self-love. You realize that it's okay to kick it by yourself. It's okay to rock by yourself. It's okay to go eat lunch by yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But when you fear being alone and fear being by yourself, you find yourself being in situations that you never would be in. You find yourself hanging out with people or dealing with people that you would never normally hang around. You find yourself talking and hanging out with like all types of people just because you're scared to be alone. You find yourself hanging out with people that you know envy you, that you know don't do the same things you do. You know they're doing bad habits and stuff. But you're so scared of being alone and so scared of being an outcast or looked at as a weirdo to the fact that you're just gonna sacrifice your comfortability just to hang out with them or sit with them or eat lunch with them just to make yourself look good or make yourself feel good. But deep down, you know, like that ain't your people. That's not who you're supposed to be hanging around. And not everybody always say you are who you hang around. So if you see and you know that people that you hanging around is not doing the things that you want to do in life, and they're not going to places that you want to go in life, 9 times out of 10, bro, you're going to start doing them things because you're around them so much. But just because you're scared to be alone or scared to be by yourself, you just going to hang around them. And I'm telling y'all, bro, y'all don't have to do all that. You don't have to fake kick it with nobody, but just kick it with yourself. Like, I promise you, when you learn how to do it, bro, it's going to be a whole lot better because you're going to never feel alone. Like, you never going to feel by yourself for real, because at the end of the day, you have yourself, and that's really all it is. So, because like, a lot of other people do that, bro. They just hang out with people. They hang out with girls they know don't like them, or people that they know don't like them, just because they don't want to be alone. People stay in toxic relationships, stay in abusive relationships, just because they're scared of leaving them alone. They're scared of doing everything on their own. They're so used to doing something in a relationship and going on dates or eating out with this person or going to sleep together all the time or always on the phone and texting them. They scared to lose that person. They scared to have their phone dry for a minute. They scared to sleep alone. They scared, you know what I'm saying, eat by themselves, to the point where they gonna take stuff and take disrespect and just go through stuff you wouldn't usually have to go through. But since they're scared of being alone, that's what they have to go through. I'm telling you, you don't have to go through that, because God, if you pray to God and ask him for help, he gonna help you. He gonna help you and teach you how to be alone, because it's gonna become a point in time in life where you don't have a choice, where you're gonna have to be alone. And some people may go crazy because they don't know how to do it. And when you learn how to be alone, man, can't nobody take that from you, because it's you versus you at the end of the day. A lot of us, we tend to think that we need someone or somebody just to be with us every time we do something. We need to go to the store, we need someone with us. We want to eat lunch, we need to have somebody with us. Bro, you have to learn how to kick it by yourself. You have to learn how to rock alone, because at the end of the day, truth being told, the only person that you really got on your team for real is yourself. So if you don't treat yourself good and you don't look yourself in the mirror and tell yourself you good every single morning, like how you gonna learn to rock by yourself when it comes to the point where if you are by yourself, you're gonna go crazy, you're gonna go insane, because you never learn how to be by yourself. You never learn how to just rock with yourself and just meditate and just, you know what I'm saying, become one with yourself. You have to be your own biggest cheerleader, because at the end of the day, when you go to sleep, it's only you by yourself, you and you. I mean, yeah, you may sleep with somebody, but 9 times out of 10, people is going to sleep alone. So, and when you in your head, you talking to yourself, you having thoughts over and over again. So you have to know that you're going to be all right. And when you learn to be by yourself, it gives you confidence because you have self-love. I'm not going to lie. This was actually something that I had to get over myself. I had to learn how to do myself, was learn to be alone. Because I know when I first got to college, I didn't really have that many friends. So I had to sit alone and eat by myself in the caf. And I mind you, I go to an HBCU, so it's a lot of people in the caf, especially on them Wednesdays, them fried chicken Wednesdays. The caf be packed, you know what I'm saying? Like it be groups everywhere, be big old groups. And me, I'm just getting to know everybody. So I don't really know nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting there eating by myself, man. And that probably taught me that it was okay to kick it alone. It taught me that at the end of the day, I'm gonna always have myself. Like if I don't have nobody else, I'm always gonna have me. If everybody else in this world turn on me, I know I'm not gonna turn on myself. So that's really what it taught me. So I had to learn that because I used to think, oh, who is she and them? They looking at me. All like, you know what I'm saying? I used to think people looking at me, all they think I'm a weirdo, I don't fit in. But like, nah, I don't think like that, bro, because 9 times out of 10, they was sitting beside themselves too, and they probably was going insane. And a lot of people in that calf, they probably sitting with somebody they don't even like or they can't even stand just because they don't want to sit beside themselves, bro. So really, you doing better than them, bro. You at least you're not around people that don't like you or people that talk behind your back because they don't really got a lot of real friends. So I had to think that and remember that and know that I'm good. So once I got out of that, bro, like I can eat beside myself like anytime. So that's one thing for me. So don't think that outcast or nothing like that. And sometimes I do feel like I don't fit in, but there ain't nothing wrong with that. So if you feel like that, bro, then you fit in with me then. But I feel like when you don't know how to be alone and you always need someone, that is a lack of self love. You know what I'm saying? You must love yourself. How can you love somebody else if you don't love yourself? How can you give someone else all your time if you don't give time to yourself? It just don't make sense. You can't truly love somebody. You can't truly give somebody your all if you don't love yourself. Because how are you going to treat somebody else good when you don't treat yourself good? It just don't work. It don't even make sense. Like it's just that whatever relationship you have going on like that is just bound to fail because in the end, yourself going to be wondering like, dang, bro, where my love at? But I say all that to say this, man. There's nothing wrong with being alone. There's nothing wrong with kicking it by yourself. There's nothing wrong with going in and eating lunch by yourself. It's okay, bro. Nobody's looking at you. It don't matter, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, when you die, you're going to be in that casket alone. Nobody's coming with you. So you have to make sure you right with yourself and that you right with God. And that's really all that matter. Find that self-love in yourself. Find, because nobody else can give you self-love. It's only between you versus you. I'm saying every day in your head, thinking constant thoughts nonstop. You versus you. And if you love yourself, you know what I'm saying? The right, you gonna win. But if you don't, that wrong, you gonna win. Like I said, I love y'all boys. Appreciate y'all for watching the video.